We are the group 5 from Alse of Life Batch 117 Hong Kong. And the name of our business plan is Tibolhu Hydroponic Farm. It is about hydroponic farming, the innovation in the agriculture sector. Tibolhu Hydroponic Farm is partnership of 4 domestic workers who in the future would go back to Philippines for good and will develop a small farm into a highly productive hydroponics project. Tibolhu Farm is owned jointly by its 4 founders, by which they have their own role in the company. Aside from us, who will foresee the project into production, our family members and surrounding communities will also help in the process of making this plan into reality. The company will raise a start-up capital in the amount of 200,000 pesos, which we will get from our savings to finance the facilities and infrastructures, multi-spans and equipment, and funding operating expenses. The operating will use 1 large greenhouse enclosing the vegetable area, irrigation, fertilization, temperature control, and water treatment devices, pack houses, and wash bay area. The largest portion of the startup investment is for construction of the needed greenhouses and infrastructure. The startup period should start by next year, 2024. The objectives, the aim of this project is to establish an intensive farm producing high quality produce for both the local and national market all year round through hydroponic farming. Our vision is better quality of life, healthy living, no farmer left behind. Our mission is to help the local traditional farmers to have an additional income to inspire to go back to farming even in their own backyard. To produce high quality, nutritional, and flavorful vegetables for consumptions in both local and national markets. To create opportunities for leadership and highly productive teamwork for local tradition even the traditional. The problem, decreasing land area for farming because of the expansion of commercial businesses. Most farmers in the Philippines do not own the land they are farming. So when the owner decided to sell the land, they have no choice but accept it. Their livelihood will be back to zero. Some farmers stay in the same place and think of other sources of livelihood, like livestock, look for another land to be farmed. Some of them leave the country to have more sustainable income to support their family. Some migrated to the city and find jobs that will pay them enough for all their living expenses. Our location, located in Samal Island, Davao del Norte, or what is currently referred to as the Island Garden of Samal, exemplifies the issue as it has been entirely transformed into a popular tourist spot in the province. The Island Garden city of Samal is the 4th-class component city in the province of Davao del Norte, Philippines. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 160,771 people. The opportunity is because of the lack of land. We will introduce a new method of farming called hydroponic farming, which requires even limited space, low cost of materials, but with higher yields of crops. No pesticides needed since they are pure organic crops. Hydroponic history. The earliest example. Oh yeah. History. This is the history of hydroponics. So the earliest example of hydroponics date back the hanging gardens of Babylon way back 500 BC and the floating gardens of China in the 30th century. We think hydroponic farming is a good opportunity to introduce in Samal because of the location that is more tourist spot destination. That means we have a big chance to market our product. Hydroponics involves cultivating plants through water-based nutrient solution without the use of soil. This method may also incorporate a growing media like vermiculite, coconut coir, or perlite. Hydroponic production systems are used by small farmers, hobbyists, and commercial enterprises. Hydroponics is the growing of high-quality vegetables in high-tech greenhouses. The produce is grown in water-filled PVC pipes with a medium used to support the root system. The plants are automatically feed nutrients through an irrigation system. The plants are grown in the best suitable growing conditions, which allow its plant to produce its peaks to the harvest. And that's all for the introduction.
Napakahaba na introduction namin, no? So, good morning sa lahat. Maagang business plan sa lahat. Akala namin makakapahinga kami kasi number 2 so well. Number 1 is number 1. We're still the best. So, this is the theory of change of our business plan. So, because in Samal, we were really target the place in Samal at the island garden of the Samal. So, because nowadays, in Samal, urbanization is really rampant nowadays because of the construction of the bridge from the city to Samal. So the tourist destination of all the locals and national is rampant in that place. So because of that, most farmers are getting behind because of the land decreasing. So that is our problem that we want to solve as we, for OFW, unite as one to conduct that business should be friendly to the locals that we can earn and also local can earn. So because of that, we sum up of the kind of business that can produce without larger amount of land. So we will introduce the hydroponic farming, and then this one we were going to change. Our theory of change is not only for us, but also to the local itself. So me, as a soon to be a OFW want to going back home for good, I want to integrate it myself again back to the society as a one of it. And having said that, thinking what should I do to offer myself to the locals and also for me to gain. So I need to practice myself to how can I help and integrate with myself and to earn as well, not thinking going back again in this place. I know this place helped me a lot, but this time I want to do it for good. So and my team come up in hydroponics because I can see how modernization eating a lot of space and the farmers getting behind. And my business, our business, will introduce to the local farmers who feel left behind and they don't have a choice to stay on that land because that land is not them. They were just there to plant their crops, not own to that place. So by having said that, our teams provide the hydroponics to introduce to them the modern methods of farming, which is mostly 90% using water to grow crops in only in PVC or a downspout materials. So our teammates will introduce also how we will do it in that mother. So that will be all. Thank you.
So we are now going to to our strategy of our business model. So to introduce hydroponic farming is our primary source of livelihood. When we go home for good, we will involve the household in Barangay Tapitan Ag, which has 400 households, so there's still something to do even they do not have big space land to farming. Hence, hydroponic farming only requires a small space and uses 90% of water and also give them an additional income while waiting for their crops to be harvested. So, to make the hydroponic farming done, we have our input here. We have the finances, seeds, water, nutrients, materials for greenhouse, technologies, farmers, delivery services, TESDA, A and B for agri-seminars, agricultural students. And our output is hydroponic vegetables. We have the buyer, distributor, and retailer. The outcome of this is additional sustainable income for our farmers, awareness of another modern alternative way of farming, which is hydroponic farming. And the impact is to have a better quality of life through sustainable income by increasing or additional of 100% of the existing income of the farmers. So, so the key to success of this business is to have an efficient production, utilizing greenhouses, engaging the leaders of the purok. We will target and train 5 leaders first out of 10 purok leaders. The trained leaders are the ones who will train the member of their purok. So our team members here, we have our managing director, which is Crisanta Romero. Her educational attainment. Our production manager is Joy Hercoresa. Educational financial manager is Janet Boni, and I myself as a marketing manager.
Hello, good morning po to our panelists. My name is Janet Bonnie. Ako po yung natoka sa financial. Sana tama. Sana po tama. Pasensya na. Okay. Bali po, yung na-print ko po kasi na financial is bi-yearly. So, pero in-update ko po kasi siya by kami ng monthly. Kasi by yearly kasi, ang magiging wala po kami makikitain kung sa yearly kami na. Nag-negative pa kayo. So, ko siya, in-update ko po siya in month. So, kahit pa paano naman po, kumita. namin is mag-start, mag-start po kami na, ang total capital po namin na i-come up is 200,000 pesos. And yung investment cost po namin is nasa 79,000. So yung magagastos namin, so meron pa po kami 100,000 plus na natira dun sa capital. And as you can see, hindi ko alam paano ko siya i-explain yung meron naman po kasi siyang mga print out na i-print namin in Excel. So ang target po na ipa-plant namin in next year, start po muna kami in 500 heads na lettuce with 2 varieties. So mag-start po kami sa Lolo, Biondo, and Red Sails. So bali yung come out po doon is 500 heads. So yun po yung na-come out ko na. And then ibebenta po namin sila in 30 peso per heads. Yes, 30 peso per head. So ang magiging total po namin na harvest. So year 1, plus
Projected 2-year operation.
operation. Yes. In 2 years po, and is makukuha na namin yung capital investment namin as far as yung formula ko. Inedit ko kasi. So meron na rin po siyang, na-come out ko na rin po yung net profit before tax and after tax. And yung ang inflation rate na inano ko po is yung updated, which is 6.6 na inflation rate as of September 2023. And I think, and yung taxes po na nilagay ko is, nag-assume lang ako ng 15% from the net income. Thank you po. Sana naintindihan. Pasensya na. Yes. So that's it for our financial. So yung risk and solution po pala namin is, ang risk is having brownouts in the area. So we have to buy a generator just for backup lang po. For the power pump ng aming NF method na hydroponics. So thank you po. And we're open for questions po. May additional daw po si
yung sa Excel po kasi namin, yung ginawa po kasi ng financial team ko is yearly. Pero kung sa per month po namin is, sa per month kasi ang target namin is 500 heads per lettuce. And then, per week, kailangan namin mag-harvest ng 120. So, mayroon kami talagang 12K plus sa aming per month na profit. Minus na po sa 30 pesos per head ng lettuce. So yun, na yearly po kasi instead na per month.
500 heads per year?
Per month.
How
Per
much
month.
is your cost of goods sold?
Every week we need to sold 120 heads. Assumption.
How much? Magkano yung
Per
cost
head po?
to raise 500 heads of lettuce?
And 30 pesos po kasi,
30
mamay,
pesos yun yung 30 pesos.
3,200.
yeah, per,
Sa 500 heads of lettuce, how much should you need to spend to grow 500 heads?
I computed it. In 1 heads of lettuce, ang magagastos po namin is 4.45 cents pesos per head ng operating cost.
4 pesos and 45
Cents per head. So,
per head of lettuce.
yes, and then, yan po yung profit namin, 25 point something. Ito times po namin siya ng 500. So, yun po yung magiging, yes, yun po yung magiging profit namin per month. Yeah.
4 pesos and 45 cents.
4.45 pesos po. Ima-minus po namin sa 30,
4 pesos and 45 cents.
Yes,
Per
po.
head. How many?
500 heads po ng lettuce
And then we're going to sell it for 30 pesos per head.
per head.
So, wait lang ha.
Nakalito.
Nalito ako. Yung to grow 500 heads of lettuce,
Yes.
how much should you need to spend?
A
Yun ang
month.
ilan ko kanina pa.
A month.
No.
Per month po, 45.45 at 4.4.
Kasi marami
Times-
kayong mga figures dito
Yes.
that doesn't add up. So gusto ko siyang intindihin para madirect na kayo dun sa financials niyo. Go to total sales, COGS, gross profit. You have year 1. Lolio Biondo, for example, year 1, naglagay kayo ng 34,700.40. Sales na to, di ba?
Yes.
Tama. Okay. So to achieve that, ilang pieces to or heads of Biondo?
300 po.
300. Okay. 300 heads, you're selling at how much?
30 pesos.
But how much is your cost of goods sold? Yun yung gusto ko natin.
4 peso and 45.
4 pesos talaga per head?
Yes.
And you're selling at 30?
Yes.
Magkano binibenta ng halaman?
Same price. Same price.
At 30 also?
Yes, 30.
But how much is their cost of goods sold? You have an idea? Or hydroponics hindi?
Hindi ma'am, soil siya.
Soil.
yung
So
ano namin.
hydroponics is 4 pesos and 45.
Yes.
Yung soil siguro mas expensive.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Anong difference ng taste ng hydroponic and soil?
There's no different actually. They are
The
just the taste. There's no different. But hydroponics is more upgraded and
Mas malaki.
yes, mas malaki. Plus, hindi kami apektado kung merong pesticides.
Or
Yes. Because we are not afraid of contaminated because we are surely our greenhouse will be sealed properly and then well ventilated as well.
Okay. So when you prepare your financial suggestion, just prepare one sheet for your income statement. Sa bottom lang ilagay niyo doon, how much is your cost of goods sold to grow 1 head siguro, or to grow, I don't think you can just grow 1 head, 100, di ba? So 100 heads, how much is your cost of goods sold? Lagay doon sa baba. And then, come up with your income statement. Who's Crochet? Crochet. You consult Crochet, they have a very good template for the income statement. Kasi pinakita nila sa akin before presentation. Kopyahin nyo yun. But do not copy their numbers. Kopyahin nyo yung template so you can come up with it in one sheets. Kasi ang dami yung sheets.
Pinalo ko po kasi.
Oo, nakakalito siya. Although you want,
So, isa-summarize ko na lang.
summarize. Although you want more information, pero hindi siya, hindi siya kasi comprehensive. So they have a very good template, hinamid nyo yun. But another question is, how come the generator is not imputed in your initial investment? Very important yan. Diba? Wala akong nakita, sorry. There.
Nasa ano po siya, ma'am?
Wala siya sa initial investment.
Nakalagay po siya sa materials ng greenhouse.
No. Initial investment.
Nasa
Wala lang
startup
dito.
cost.
Startup.
Baka wala lang sa paper. Baka wala lang.
Okay, so, startup activity na saan siya dyan?
Nasa startup cost po siya.
Pero wala siya.
Hindi sa kanila meron sa akin.
Hindi, ilagay nyo dun siya sa initial. And then,
Wala ka.
oo, diba?
Wala na.
And then, first
Diyan meron,
initial.
wala.
Okay, so take note. And then another comment, sorry, last na ako. Another comment, sa financial na ako mag-comment. Remove the labor cost. Labor is operating expense. So, ihiwalay mo siya. Ihiwalay.
Yes.
Unless you're paying, you're buying the product from the farmers, then it can be part of your cost of goods sold. Pero trader ka, you're not growing in that sense. But since kayo yung nagpapagawa, di ba? So dapat wala yung labor cost doon. Yung labor nasa operating expense yun. Okay? So yun yung comment. Who's next?
Ako naman, marketing manager ako sa marketing ako. Yung target market natin, dun sa lugar nyo, yung ano yung target market natin first? What is your target market? Kasi when you put up a business, dapat meron ka ng target market online. Diba? Products, yung product na gagawin ko, I need to put it somewhere else na I can see. Debenta ko, kasi may price ka na. Yung sa financials nyo, which is yung pinalilimis ka, meron ka ng price. Okay, 30 pesos, tama? Per head, tama? 30 pesos per head, 500 ang target nyo in a month. Okay. Saan mo ngayon ibabagsak dito?
If I may answer the question. Thank you for the question, sir. So, bali ang
Sorry.
Nagulat din ako eh. Akala ko sisigaw mo yung lugar. Sige, go.
So, bali ang target market po namin in Samal is, kasi yung location ng paglalagay namin ng farm is parang subdivision na siya. So, ang first target na buyer po namin, yung mga community, yung inside mo natin sa subdivision. And then,
Subdivision.
Sige.
yes po.
Hindi, sige. Okay. I agree with you. Ang basics ko kasi hindi talagang di ba dapat meron tayo na-identify na pagbabago?
Yes po. Meron po.
You will tell me that it is only, kung kasi ang sinasabi niyo community.
Yes po.
So, wala ka pang talagang, hindi mo sabihin, di ba market na pala na
Yes.
wala kayong pagbabago. Example, market. Marketplace. Kasi gulay. Lettuce is, di ba? Mabagsakan mo yung alis.
Yes po.
Bago ka magbinte. Mag-wholesale ka muna. Bago mo yun.
Yes po. Yun din po
So,
yung
meron kayo nun.
meron po. May wet market din, and then the same is may mga resorts po kasi siya around. So,
Pero-
target din
Oo,
po.
Let
kasi
me remind you, you're selling romaine, ano ba yun?
Lolo Biondo lang po
Oo,
muna and
yung
Red
pang
Sea.
araw-araw na
Yes,
ulam
ma'am.
na pang salad.
Pang-salad.
So baka is your
We were-
community ready to eat that? Or
We
you
were
do-
targeting this.
Yeah, I guess yan yung target
Yeah,
Yes,
market.
targeting
yan ang
this
pinaka-target po
We-
namin.
Yeah.
We get,
Yan,
and then
dapat yan ang target
Opo.
we
market.
have phone numbers.
Because if you're gonna sell to your community, I don't think they'll buy.
yun nga eh. Kasi
ano yun eh.
yun nga eh. Kasi ang unang sabi mo,
This resort, sir, is
yung
just
may nasa loob
inside
ng subdivision.
inside the Samal itself.
Sabi mo,
Malaki bang samal?
Mas hindi naman siya ganun. Hindi naman they were just three
Because
districts.
all of that are in Samal Island.
Yes,
All of
yes,
that.
yes. They are just near, and they were mostly our resorts and then restaurants.
But Davao in history is the fruit basket ba? Of Mindanao.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that means marami kayong kalaban na bear that in.
I already researched that area, and we are luckily that we are the first one to establish hydroponic in that Samal itself, Samal only. And our competitors are all in soil farming, so we have a plus point on that side.
So when you
So when
market,
we
you emphasize
Yes.
on the benefits of hydroponic produced vegetables.
Yes. And then it's also more faster and more accessible than the soil one.
So sa marketing, manakot kayo para matakot sila.
Yes.
At bumili
We
sila.
were really,
Kasi with the same price,
yeah, we were really emphasized that we were going to have organic vegetable, don't include chemicals on that, because we all know soil is really mostly needed pesticide to grow more, bigger and more.
so hindi to susceptible sa insect.
No, because
Na-enclose po.
yeah, it's inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sealed po siya inalis.
walang soil. Kaya wala.
So, no pesticide.
Pesticides.
So it's not,
Wala kayong pesticides.
hindi siya magnet for pest. Diba? Yung mga, diba, may pest season. I love the concept. You just improve on your financials. And then yung marketing. But one comment lang talaga. Kanina ko pa tinitingnan yung name. So, yung name ng product or the farm. Then when I write it down again, hindi ko siya ma-memorize, so I have to look at it. In other words, wala siyang name recall. If you're gonna sell a product, dapat may name recall. Diba? Suggestion lang. Kasi I understand it came from your name.
Yeah, from our names.
Oo.
Because you
Pero
were just
when you are now going to introduce really your product to the market, dapat
Catchy.
Oo.
Somebody wants to Google your product, you need to remember.
Yeah, when I was writing it, I keep on looking at it, I can't remember it.
Hanging garden.
Dapat may
Hanging garden is a perfect name.
Hanging garden.
Hanging garden.
Yeah, hanging
Yeah,
garden.
enough, right?
Okay.
Sino pa? Comment?
Siguro in relation dun sa sinabi ni Sir Mark on distribution, di ba? Siguro ipakita niyo rin yung aside from you have the distribution points, di ba? Resorts and all. I think yung cost to distribute that vegetable to the distribution points, di ba? I mean, transportation, how many days, to make sure na fresh pa siya kasi vegetable, di ba? So it has to be included in the cost analysis, di ba? Yung distribution cost ninyo. Kasi while it is inside the island, of course you need transportation, you need detail cost and all those stuff, okay? And then ano yung unique value proposition ng product ninyo? While it's hydroponic, but aside from being grown, di ba, na ano siya, na organic and all, I think you have to think about the unique value selling point for you. You know what I mean? Kasi in any product, although different kayo sa soil-based vegetable, you have to think of a value proposition para pag binenta ninyo, alam ng customer na this is something unique. This is something different. Pag kinain ko to, magiging cancer-free or something, di ba? Kasi it's very healthy, di ba? So you have to put more emphasis on that. The product itself, the features of the product should be highlighted, di ba? Should be highlighted. And then the third one is, I didn't see any, like, of course, yung marketing ninyo dyan is, you will be using social media, di ba? To market the product. But apart from that, you are also venturing into, like after 2 years, di ba, mag-venture na kayo outside of the island. Di ba? How do you do that? Di ba? Kasi parang wala doon sa 5-year cost ninyo. What I'm saying is, if you're going to sell that to Davao City, how will you transport the product?
We have that. Thank you, sir. We have that kind of idea. At first, we will locally focus in that area because I discussed to my team. My plan is because habal-habal in island is way of transportation. So if we were going to hire most of the habal-habal to deliver our goods, it's just the uniqueness of our product. It means we help locals. At the same time, we were using wooden bags. We were not using plastic anymore in this area. We were going to buy farmers planted banana leaf. That one will be the cover of our vegetable produce. At the same time, we're going to use the habal-habal people or locals for them to earn extra money from us. At the same time, that is the uniqueness of our product. We hired local to deliver the goods. That makes sense that from farm to that place. Yeah, farm to that place by using habal-habals. We don't need, actually 4 wheels makes sense, like it's too much gas.
Davao City, hindi na yan sasama.
Yeah, yeah, that is the uniqueness. See, people,
Kalayo ngayon yun. Kasi kung
10 to 15 minutes, sir, from Samal to Davao City itself. No, because boat, because the habal-habal will go inside the boat actually to Pascua. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, hopefully, we are praying.
Parang tricycle ba?
At tricycle.
Parang motor yan. Parang
Yeah.
motor.
Alas,
Alaman ko rin.
Yung farm mo kasi nasa sa
yeah.
Takpan mo na yan.
gano'n kakalayo yung travel time na mangyayari. Sama. And then Davao, diba? Pagdating mo ng port, kunyari port, kasi pagdating mo ng port, paano naman yung abalaban, nasakay, papunta doon sa pinaka.
Yeah, that's why I have this kind of vision, okay? Yung bang i-hire ko yung local habal-habal because they have also access and because if people say that our wooden baskets have the hydroponic logo, people will amaze how come this one happened from the Samal to city. Using the habal-habal at the back is our product. It's just kind of refreshing. Then putting inside the 10-wheeler truck and then it's sealed and closed, not even seen by the people. So we were just trying to emphasize the people that we were going to travel by fresh from that area like SM. So that is our vision for that one, for that matter.
Last na lang, last question na lang. Kasi this is kind of a new farming type in hydroponic, di ba? Ang question ko sa inyo is, do you have the expertise to do it? Or you will hire consultant at first? Kasi di ba, while you mentioned that you will attend some seminars or trainings, but I think before putting this business, dapat meron na kayong knowledge kung kayo nga yun. Otherwise, you might need a consultant to come in to be able to inject knowledge on how to put up the farmhouse, how to set up the whatever na mga equipment na kailangan dito.
Yes, sir. We're planning to consultant.
So you will be hiring a consultant. So you have to include that in the cost. Diba? Kasi you have to pay the consultant. Maybe that's for 6 months, diba? Or I don't